Hi, JD here from the instituteofwow.com, and I hadn't done my daily Facebook Live post, and so therefore I was having withdrawal symptoms, and so before I had a bite to eat for dinner, I thought, let's do it. In case you don't know me, I own a marketing advisory business called the instituteofwow.com, and I had a call this afternoon with a client who was asking about matching online tactics to drive traffic offline. So that's an interesting one because I'd say the vast majority of online advertising is all about driving traffic to a landing page. And so therefore I said to him, okay, well, let me show you a case study where we actually did that very, very successfully, where we ran an online campaign to drive traffic offline. And it was for a burger store, and this particular burger store was like grilled hamburgers. So you had alcohol as well as fancy hamburgers for $15. And I thought I'd show you the Facebook ad that we did so that you might get some inspiration from this if you're an offline business and you want to market online. It drove enormous traffic to this business, and what it was, it's a burger place. We basically gave a free hamburger away with our Facebook ad and said that you actually had to go through to a page and basically print out the coupon and bring the coupon in and get a free hamburger. Now, it was conditional upon buying another hamburger. Now, hamburgers in this place, like all of these grilled style hamburger shops these days, are about $15 for a gourmet, plate of hamburger. And so therefore the cost of goods of that hamburger was $3.20. So if they're going to give away, this is stunt mentality, or wow factor I call it, on steroids. If they were going to give away, they wanted to fill the restaurant between 5 and 7. They were doing okay after 7, but they wanted to fill it during that shoulder period, like most restaurants would. But instead of putting that awful sign outside, that sandwich board, which basically says half price meals between 5 and 7, which tells the world you're desperate and tells the world you're going broke. What we did here was somewhat under the radar. Sounds a little bit weird to say Facebook ads are under the radar. Well, they're not, but under the radar in the sense that they don't have people walking past their restaurant with a blackboard sign saying we're going broke, half price meals up until 7 o'clock. So therefore what we did, I'll show you the ad. I'll just get my little trusty finger here, my man fingers, hopefully it'll turn around. Okay, so don't worry about my ugly face there. Let me show you the ad. This is the ad for this particular business. You'll see there that it was, so let me read it out to you. It says, all burgers are not the same. Come and find out why. Burger Institute understands a burger isn't just about putting products on a bun, blah, blah, blah. It's about texture, taste, crunch and flavour and all the wonderful things. And I'll tell you why we had long form copy there in just a moment. And then it says, claim your free burger. Download your free burger voucher now. We use high quality, blah, blah, blah. So basically it's saying download the coupon. So click here, which drives traffic through to the landing page. Download the coupon, bring that in, and you get a free hamburger. Now let me tell you what the mathematics of that were, but I'll tell you about the long form copy and why that's necessary in just a moment, because a lot of people think it has short copy above the ad. Well, I've got some news for you. You shouldn't have short copy above the ad, and I'll tell you why in a moment. What happened is that if a hamburger costs $3.20, they actually said it's a 2-for-1 deal, but instead of 2-for-1 deal, you always say free with an asterisk, and the asterisk says, conditional upon buying a product to the same value. If you do that versus a 2-for-1 deal, you will double the results. I've done gazillions of these, okay? So instead of 2-for-1, say a free something conditional upon purchasing something to the equal value. That'll kill 2-for-1 every time, all right, in terms of results. When I say kill, it'll beat, okay? I've got to be careful with what terminology I use. So $3.20 it costs to make the hamburger. They sell it for $15. So therefore, for the one that they give away, you've got to buy a $15 hamburger. And that means is that the cost of 2 hamburgers is 2 times $3.20. That's $6.40. Take that away from the $15 they've got for the one hamburger, and they're left with about $9 something in profit. Okay, well, when I say profit, $9 something in revenue. Guess what? The average spend of anyone who came in for the 2-for-1 offer, because keep in mind, 2 people came in, it's only of any use to you, the free hamburger, if you're going to buy another one. The average spend of those people who took up the coupon offer was $52. $52. Now, if you owned that hamburger shop, you would do that every day of the week. And I wanted to highlight that to you because it was based on the premise of a promotion which we put forward to this business in the early part, and that was a whisper word. And what we said is that why don't you on Facebook at the lunchtime and Instagram post a whisper word, and that whisper word for them might have been moo moo because they happen to be a hamburger shop. It could have been sunshine, it could have been hello, it could have been anything. But if anyone comes into the burger shop between 5 and 7 and whispers the word moo moo or whatever that is, they actually get a free hamburger on the condition, of course, that they buy one to the equal value. That worked like crazy. Now, I wish I could say that I came up with that idea. I didn't. I took that idea from a business in America called Sprinkles Cupcakes, and Sprinkles Cupcakes have revolutionized their business some years back with the Whisper Word campaign. So what they would do on social media every morning at about 5 or 6 a.m., they would say, come and have brekkie at Sprinkles Cupcakes, and just whisper today's word, let's say sunshine, and you'll get a free cupcake, absolute free cupcake. Now, obviously, a cupcake doesn't cost as much as a burger to put together, so they were happy to give away a free cupcake, and guess what happened? There were queues around the block, or as the Americans call them, lines. You can't use the word queue in America, they don't know what you're talking about. So therefore, they had lines around the block of people lined up to actually get their free cupcake. Now, they would say, oh, it's for the first 50 or the first 100 customers. Well, that was BS. Guess what? 72% of people bought a coffee, more cupcakes, or a bagel. And so therefore that giveaway in terms of the tease factor was the best promotion they could ever have. Now, guess what? That's using online marketing to drive traffic offline. And you don't see that a lot, okay? You don't see that a lot, but these are ways, teasing factors to do it. Let me come back to the ad. I wanted to show you, I can press back to the camera. Let me show you this ad. You'll notice there's a lot of copy above that. And the reason that there is a lot of copy above that is because we've done a lot of research, and what we've found is that the conventional wisdom of, oh, not putting too much copy above the actual picture or the video, get that out of your head. The thing is that Facebook do not want you or me or anyone else to be watching TV. They don't want us to be reading a newspaper, listening to radio, or virtually doing anything else but living on Facebook. So therefore, the more you can prove to Facebook that you're engaging, in other words, you're getting people to spend more time on your ad reading your copy, the better chance you've got of them spreading your ad further afield without charging you a lot of money. And that's why when you are doing a Facebook Live, for example, or if you were doing a Facebook Live, you should be giving lots of content and inviting people to put lots of comments below, because if Facebook sees that you're keeping people on your video or keeping them commenting on, basically they like you, they share you, they put an emoji in, they think that all of a sudden you're Johnny Carson, and they will spread your Facebook video further afield for absolute free, because the algorithms have kicked in and recognized that you are engaging. So it's the same with your advertising. If you can put a lot of copy above here, then that'll keep people who are in your target audience on your advertisement longer. The algorithms will recognize that you are engaging, and they will reward you for it. And the other thing too, which is very important for putting long form copy above the photo or above whatever the offer is or video, is because you want to pre-qualify your customers. You want to make sure that whoever clicks the ad is going to be a reasonably warm prospect. You want to know whoever clicks that ad that they've already read enough information that they're not just a random clicker. Because guess what? On pay-per-click advertising, good old PPC, you're paying for every damn click. So you don't want bad clicks. You want good clicks. You want people who are pretty warm. There's no guarantee they're going to buy from you, but you want people who are pretty warm. And the best way to get people pretty warm is to pre-qualify them. And so that means that you either want them to spend time reading the copy. Now, of course, if there's long form copy, you're going to find that Facebook will cut it off at the first paragraph, and then it will say read more, and you can click read more, and then again it'll say read more, click read more. And you'll see the smarter operators are tending to put a lot of copy. Not many of them, there's not many people recognize this. They all think, oh, we'll just have a big headline, a catchy photo, and get lots of people to click. Well, if you've got a big fat wallet and you can afford to pay for cold traffic that is going to be very difficult to convert, then good luck to you, that's great. I'm not in that position, so every Facebook ad that we put together to fill seats at our seminars and things like that, or drive traffic to web pages, we make sure we give a good story above that photo, okay, or above that video. So I thought maybe if you're in business and you've been wasting money on Facebook, you might like to know that. Listen, I'm going to give a, first of all, Michael, I see you online. Thanks very much, mate. Mate, Michael, give me a like. Show some love, for God's sake, okay? So, yeah. And by the way, if you are on and you would like me to answer any of your questions, we have a weekly Facebook Live show now. I've woken up to myself and realised that running around doing seminars is great, but it's pretty time-consuming and it's not as scalable as this. Thank you, Michael. It's not as scalable as this. And I'm saying to you, if you... Oh, gosh, I've got explosions on the screen. Michael, that's enough, all right? That's enough. There's a depth to your shallowness, isn't there? But yeah, look, I found out this Facebook Live thing is magic, okay? Facebook Live, it's gone nuts, like, goodness me, I mean, you're going over the top, mate, but I like it, it's terrific, terrific. See, Facebook then will recognise that this JD character is getting quite a few likes, in fact 4.8 million at the moment, and so therefore they will reward me for that by spreading this Facebook Live video further afield. That's the whole idea. So that's why I ask you to share it. And if you've got a friend that owns a business and you think this sort of information on Facebook advertising would be handy for them, then yes, please share it, and also to like it and give me an emoji and all that sort of stuff, because Facebook then recognises that and they say, look, this guy's pretty interesting, he's got people engaged, we'll put his video out further. What I wanted to say to you guys though is that if you're interested in learning more, let me just bring up on my computer here, let me see, if you're interested in learning more of this stuff, okay, this is a blatant plug by the way, so get ready for it, okay. If you're interested in learning more of this stuff, you might be interested in this on your screen right now, okay. So therefore the guy that's got the 60 minutes television pose there that don't look like that in real life, but that's what you do when you've got a web page, he has a program called the Wow Marketing Academy, and in that program he actually teaches you all the stuff that I've been, well, a lot more stuff than I've been covering in this. And you can go to that website now by clicking the link above. You'll see that I've actually got the link above. It's the it's wowmarketingacademy.com.au. So if anyone would do me a favour, Michael, given that you give me lots of likes, could you type in for me, because I can only do one thing at one time, www, you've got to put the wwws in because otherwise the link won't work, wowmarketingacademy.com.au. If you do that, Michael, for me, I'll shout you a coffee next time we get together. But anyway, look, the link is above what you're watching at the moment. So just click that and go through to the web page. And on that web page, I won't go through it, but you're going to see that you got the opportunity to swipe a whole bunch of stuff. As I go through there, let me just come to the part, there's a whole lot of inclusions, but this one here should excite you. You can actually, you're going to have to put up with my ugly face and my video there, but you can actually swipe a marketing plan pretty much for your industry. Okay, we have looked after marketing plans for just about everything A to Z, and whilst I can't guarantee that we'll have your marketing plan there if you clip toenails for a living, there's a pretty good chance that whatever industry you're in, there's going to be a marketing. Thank you very much, Simon. I appreciate that. So you'll probably find there's a marketing plan there for you. Okay, and I thought what you might like to do is have a squiz at this. When you go through to this web page, you're going to see that there's lots of inclusions. You can swipe marketing plans. We have essentially an incredible Wow Manifesto library of ideas and promotions that you can just swipe and take. As you scroll through here, you'll see that there's lots and lots of, there's a webinar every 2 weeks whereby you'll see me interviewing some of the experts in the world of business from around the world. We have a closed Facebook club whereby you can ask questions at any time with regards to marketing of your business. You can actually then have a fortnightly brainstorm live with me. So on a teleconference that we put on Zoom these days, you can actually ask me any question you like. And we have 3 big events throughout the year. The next one's coming up on Friday the 3rd of May and Saturday the 4th. And then there's one in August and November. Now this particular club, these people here, if you go onto the page, if you click above, you'll see those ladies say some very nice things about me. I don't know how many boxes of chocolates that cost me to get them to say something nice. But in any case, if you go through to this website, you'll see that yes, the investment at the moment in there is around about $14.97 a month, but we have a special offer if you just insert a particular code. And I know that you're probably going to ask me, well, JD, stop teasing me, this sounds pretty sexy, there's a whole bunch. By the way, membership of this gives you access to Wow Central. This Wow Central here is, as I've got there, this is a blatant plug, I'm sorry, but I think you might find it interesting to have a look at this website, by the way. So even if you don't invest in it, just go and have a look at it. The world's largest online marketing ideas bank for businesses. Basically what that means is the world's largest swipe file of marketing ideas. Okay, and let me tell you what that's about. What I've done over the years is pretty much everything A to Z, as I said, me showing off. And what I did, fortunately, is keep all of those campaigns and all those marketing plans. And what I've done is I've dumped them into a website called Wow Central. And essentially, you can go in there and search by industry. So you can say, look, I'm an accountant. JD, show me everything you've ever done for an accountancy practice. Or JD, I'm a veterinarian surgeon. Show me everything you've ever done for veterinarian surgeons. And you can bet your life there's not too many industries in there that are not covered. So you can just swipe ideas from those industries and just use it for yourself. I mean, if you were to employ the likes of me as your marketing manager, you know, someone of my vintage that has been around the block a few times and has half a clue with both the online and the offline world, it's probably going to cost you many, many hundreds of thousands of dollars. This thing here, we're going to give you for around about a third of the advertised price that you see on that web page. So when you go to that web page, if you click the link above, we've got a special offer up until the weekend, and it's about a third of what the normal price would be. Okay, and if you wanted to take advantage of that, you need to use a coupon code or promo code, but I think on the order page on this thing it says coupon code, and that coupon code is WowMe. So you might like to write that down if you're half interested in this. When you get to the order page, if you're interested in becoming a member, it's called WowMe, W-O-W-Me. And if you would like to talk to one of my implementation coaches, Emil or Simon, and to ask them some questions about this, then just go and book a phone call with them. So you might go onto this page now, click above and have a look at it, and you think, oh, I've got a few questions to ask, and that's fine. So you might just go to bookawowcall.com. What a blatant plug this is, but hey, you're watching this for free, what the heck, I'm not charging you, I may as well. And by the way, you should learn a lesson from this. If you're going to do Facebook Live, make sure you give great content, and I think you got that with the burger concept that I told you, and the whisper word and all that sort of stuff, and the long form copy. I think I've played the game fair, but always make a pitch, make an offer. I mean, we're all here to put food on the table. There's nothing evil. You know what I had someone say to me once? Late last year, we held a free seminar, a full-day seminar, where I just open up my entire vault of marketing ideas, online and offline, and the people who come to that, and Michael, you've been to one of them, so you know what it's all about, get pretty good value, and it's free, absolutely free. You can't charge for seminars these days. Even Anthony Robbins is down to $97. He used to be $1,000. So therefore, it's free. And I had someone type in the comment box underneath my Facebook ads, oh, yeah, free. I bet you he's going to try and sell something. Genius. What, is that evil? I went back to him and said, oh, mate, you are a genius. Of course I'm going to try and sell something. Do you think I put this on because I'm Mother Teresa's relative? Of course not. But come along, and if you don't like it, I give a money-back guarantee. Why? Because it's free, dickhead. So anyway, if you're going to be doing this Facebook Live thing, of course, there's nothing wrong with selling your wares, but make sure that you are engaging people by giving them great content. So if you're going to be doing Facebook Live, and I tell you, you should be doing it, throw your webinars out and do Facebook Live, right? You should do three things. Number one, give great content, and I think I've done this in this particular one, and I try and do that most of the time. Number two, create rapport. I do it pretty badly with dad jokes, but anyway, you use whatever rapport techniques you've got. In other words, build goodwill, build a relationship. And the third thing is make offers throughout. And the reason you should do it throughout is because on Facebook Live, people have a small attention span. Because the kettle goes off in the background, or the kids are screaming, or some distraction happens where you stop and you might come back to the recording later on. So what you want to do is make sure that if someone's only going to stay for 20 or 30 or 40% of whatever your Facebook Live length is, that you've already got an offer in there. Because it's not like a traditional webinar where you build everything up until the end and then the last 10% you do the big deal offer. It's not like that. Facebook Live has got a transient audience, all right? Almost like millennials, they have the attention span of a goldfish, all right? I say that with some confidence. I've got 6 millennial children in their 20s, so therefore I know what sort of attention span they've got, which is zip. Okay, so therefore, look, click the link above, go to wowmarketingacademy.com, have a look around. I think you'll find that it's extraordinary value, but don't forget to use the coupon code if you want to join our program, and that coupon code is WowMe, W-O-W-M-E, all one word, WowMe, and if you get to the order page and you're interested in joining, then put that in. And if you wanted to ask any questions about the Wow Marketing Academy, then simply just go to bookawowcall.com, and there's no AU. We're a massive conglomerate. Okay. We're not. Anyway, I told a lie. But if you would like to talk to one of our people, and that's Simon or Emil, our implementation coaches, what I have these days is to help me get people to put the rubber on the road. I've got a couple of implementation coaches who are excellent, and their names are Emil and Simon. Great guys, very, very talented, and if you end up becoming part of our environment, you'll get to know them and you will be blown away with the commitment they have to helping you build your sales. So if you were to join the Wow Marketing Academy and you needed some assistance from time to time, you just simply ask them a question in our closed group Facebook club, and they'll be back to you with an answer like that. Okay, so we've set this up so that we're making it as user-friendly as possible, because we know that you're probably busy running a business. You don't have time to be thinking about the strategies of implementing things. You become a member of the Wow Marketing Academy, you don't have to think about anything. It's all there for you to swipe. You just go, okay, well, look, I'd like that one, I'd like that one, I'd like to run that Facebook campaign. Can you help me with putting together that media release? Pretty much everything's there in a resource sense for you to just pinch and use. But if you ever do need any help, then we have a Facebook closed group page where you can ask questions at any time, and our team will be back to you to help you. Now that might be, oh, can you tell me where I'd get, the best web designs done? Can you tell me where I could find a great copywriter? Could you tell me actually how I could put together a particular exhibit booth because I've got a big convention coming up at the Sydney Convention Centre? Can you tell me where I get the doodle videos done? And so on and so forth. Our supplier list is pretty comprehensive. So when you become a member of this environment, not only do we provide you with stuff that you just swipe and use, but we also provide you with resources. And one of those very valuable resources, when you go and click the link above, you'll see is our Facebook private group club, where you can ask any questions you like. I always try and encourage people to ask questions about, or tell me about relationship issues and problems they have. I always like reading those. Not much I can contribute to those because I have my own problems in that regard, but I just like reading. They're like Kardashian questions, they're much better. Thank you very much for who's pressing the like button there. I appreciate it, because Facebook then will think that I'm really, really popular, and then they will distribute this video out more. I make lots of money, okay? And then you just feel good because you've helped me make lots of money. I think that's a good thing. Okay, well, enough silliness from me. I'm out of here. Please do yourself a favour. Click that link above me, which is wowmarketingacademy.com.au. You can spend a good 10, 15, 20 minutes on that page, and I think you will be blown away. It is a pretty comprehensive web page. If you like it, then you might like to click the order form, and when you go through to that, it'll say, do you have a coupon? Apply. And that means you type in Wow Me where it says that, W-O-W-M-E, one word, Wow Me, and you'll get this incredible discount of being able to get membership before the weekend for 1/3 the price, okay, which is, I think, pretty incredible. Okay, and of course, if you'd like to talk to any of our team, then Simon and Emil will be happy to talk to you. Just go to bookawowcall.com. Simon was telling me this afternoon, there's a guy that's just signed up to our program this afternoon called John, who's in the property investment game. He actually looked at what you're about to look at, hopefully, and was blown away. He said to Simon this afternoon he was looking forward to really being part of the environment because he doesn't have to think up any ideas now. He can just swipe the templates and use them on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, brochures, basically direct mail letters, and so on and so forth. Press releases, name it, it's all there for him. So if you'd like the luxury of having this swipe file from heaven in terms of marketing ideas just sitting there, click the link above. And if you'd like to talk to Simon or Emil, just go. But when you go to bookawowcall.com, by the way, it has a little calendar. It's that app that's called Calendly, and you can just actually see what time Simon or Emil are available, and you just book in your time to have a call with them. They're not as funny as me. I don't think they are as engaging as me, but they're pretty good. They're pretty good. Simon and Emil, if you're watching this, you'd agree. You're probably, I don't know, 80% of me. Maybe that's being a bit generous. Probably 70%. You know what's going to happen after this? I am going to get an email or a Voxer message or a text message on my phone from Emil and from Simon going, dickhead. Okay, all the best, guys. Hopefully you'll click the link above and have a squiz at this, and we'd love to see you on board. We'd love to help you. All the best.